Bulavinaka, and welcome to Talk Business, and a big hello as well to our viewers across the region receiving us through Sky Pacific. On the show tonight, Talk Business travels to our maritime islands in the Lomaiviti group to showcase the recent microfinance expositions held in far-flung rural areas. We feature how rural dwellers on Koro Island, Ngau, Taviuni, Levuka and Savu have embraced financial products to help them save for those rainy days. And we also take a look at what role technology plays and how mobile companies fit into the equation. Over the next half hour, join our journalist Rachna Nath as she takes you on the journey to our maritime islands to showcase how access to microfinance has improved the lives of our rural communities.
It's 2 o'clock in the Avo and we're about to board the Nanuya Princess. She will be home to us for the next 7 days as we journey to the northern part of Fiji. On board is a delegation comprising of just about any financial institution in the country, and solidarity for one purpose, microfinance. Comprising of officials from the Ministry of Finance, bank, insurance companies, public trust bodies, mobile companies, this is a high-powered delegation that's raising awareness of a kind. And why not, if it's meant to raise awareness on an issue that can empower rural communities financially? Our first destination, the beautiful town of Savu. Setting up tents, the various institutions are preparing to host the first of a series of microfinance expos for the maritime islands. Hours later, and this place comes alive with curious school children and eager adults who want to know what the fuss is all about. The local community is equally involved, who come to sell their ware. And while microfinance may be the recent buzzword, people here are quite acquainted with the concept.
They help us, they give us helping to move it. We're very happy.
In Fiji, it's best you go to the village with this kind of programs. Don't wait for the people to come here with the carrier and with the buses. They already got things on their list, like shopping and doing other things. They might not have the time to come around. You best go to them and educate them where they live.
An initiative of the Reserve Bank, this campaign has also been given the nod by the government. And the presence of the country's Finance Permanent Secretary is solid proof of that. Philimoni Wangabada, who knows quite well the importance of small micro-enterprises, says rural communities must be given the opportunities to enhance their financial know-how.
To enhance and sustain inclusive economic and social development, it is vital that the poor or the disadvantaged in our rural communities are provided with opportunities to actively participate in this development process.
And knowledge, he says, can empower people to make informed decisions.
We believe that microfinance is a means to improve the lives of people. It can contribute in tackling poverty, improving housing, health and sanitation, people's better access to education, and overall the empowerment of people.
With the informal sector contributing 17% towards GDP, he says ensuring people have bank accounts would surely encourage savings, especially for a segment as vital as SMEs.
And the goal of this task force is to reach out to 150 unbanked clients by 2014 through a nationally coordinated effort supported by a variety of financial service providers offering a broad range of relevant, accessible, affordable and cost-effective financial services.
Also actively spreading the financial gospel is the country's leading bank. Bank officials giving the prep talk to villagers on the importance of savings.
Because in your mind, you know that that's the house that I want, that's the house that I'm going to get, this is what I'm going to do to my children. I'll send them to primary school, I'll send them to high school, they won't only graduate from 6, I'll send them to Form 7, I'll send them to university, I'll send them to USP, yeah? But when I look at what I get, not enough. But guess what? It's only temporary. It's only temporary because vision is the fuel for your progress.
And one aspect of better access to financial services is technology. For rural communities, this becomes an even greater challenge. But to have on board our telecommunication companies, the situation, well, has changed drastically, thanks to Digicel's mobile money and Vodafone's M-Pesa. This retail shop, which is an agent for mobile money, offers the residents of Savu the new financial product. And it's already a hit.
It saves time, save money. Like people used to send money through TMOs and bank, whatever, TT, they pay extra fees and stuff, Western Union. Whereas we just charge 20 cents, it's just charged from, depending on the amount they take.
Yeah.
And it saves time and then saves their fare going to Suva, giving money to their kids, whoever it's school or USP, whatever.
Yeah.
Davy says it's also a safer option when it comes to savings.
It's going to be a big help to everybody, the community, I'd say, rather than spending money and like coming over with the bus fares and stuff and sending money to their children in colleges in Suva. It's going to save their time and help my poor people on the island here. It's going to be a big help to them.
Kavita Devi, who can easily facilitate this service for individuals, has been trained by the mobile company workers. But for the mobile giants to send their workers to remote islands to teach the agents on the basics of the program is not a cheap venture. That's why donor agencies like AusAid have come on board the project.
I guess that this initiative in particular we're supporting, not for the benefit of the phone companies really, they're the providers of the service, but really to roll out that service to the most remote places in Fiji. As you can see here, we've got the local shops where people can now go in and either send money to their relatives over in Suva, or they can receive money, cash it out. And this is just a really important way that people can access ordinary financial services that people take for granted in the cities.
And so far, the joint venture has proved successful.
According to the list that's given to us by both the mobile operators, based on the registration, that 95,000 people already that don't have bank accounts now are registered for mobile money, which is a lot. So it now gives them the ability to send and receive money, whereas in the past they had no facility to do that. So this is, we believe, will be one of the catalysts for rural development in Fiji.
And it's not just about educating the grown-ups. Incorporating this into the school curriculum is now on the cards.
We also just funded quite a large program with the Ministry of Education about mainstreaming financial literacy and education throughout the whole curriculum in Fiji, so that our young people in Fiji have the opportunity to learn the basics of finance and basics of savings, the importance of savings, of running a business.
For those championing the cause and backing the program, says it's all about control over your finances.
We've seen in Africa and other places that these mobile money products have gone out and reached tens of millions of people with a very low-cost way to both save or hold money as well as transfer it. And we know, especially a place like Taveuni, which is a large agricultural producing area, they actually have quite a bit of money here, and they carry it around in cash because it's difficult for them to get to the bank, or they often are supporting family members who are off of Taveuni, especially the children who are going to school, for instance, in Suva or around Vivilevo. And so it's an ideal way for them, when they sell their dalo, for instance, to rather than take it all in cash, put some of it in their mobile wallet. They can send some of it to their family members who are elsewhere, keep some of it, so then when they go into the shop, they can use it to buy things.
And they're doing this by targeting our communication partners.
We all know the temptation of cash. So what I like about this project is, in addition to providing access, it also allows you to control yourself a little bit. Because if you have only cash, it's so easy to spend. But if you have to go through the extra step of going into a shop and cashing out, it might slow you down a little bit from spending everything you have.
With technology easily rubbing off onto people, so are the new financial concepts.
Rural people, it's true, while they haven't had access to banking, most of them, at the same time, they are very comfortable with mobile phones. They text message, they top up, they send transfers, they send top-up transfers to their relatives. So it's a technology that people are very comfortable with. And now if we can just take that comfort level with the technology, show them the benefits of using it to manage their money, I think we really could make some inroads to help rural people do better with saving their money and planning their financial future.
For the service providers, it's not just about reflecting positively on the bottom line, but really about financial literacy.
For us, I suppose, we've looked at the rural implications, and we've really tried to look at education as a big thing. I mean, it's mobile money is new to the people of Fiji as well. So someone like Rahana here has come out to the islands last week. You were down in Lambasset this week here in Taviuni. Next week we plan to go to a lot of the other outer islands.
Stay tuned. Up next, how mobile technology enhances access to microfinance.